Hi everyone, this is Mark Volzer with Lucky Dog Marketing. I just want to share the results of a campaign we recently ran that's a little bit unusual and outside of the box of what we had been doing. I was having lunch with a couple of friends of mine, and one mentioned that he was looking to sell his sailboat because his wife wanted them to get a powerboat. And he was complaining about how he was going to have to hire an agent, and the agent was going to take 10% of his sale if the agent helped him sell his sailboat. And I said to him, hey, why don't you let me take a shot at selling it? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I don't think online marketing is going to work for selling my sailboat. And I was like, look, you're going to cost yourself a ton of money if you sell it with that agent. Let me take a shot at it. I just want to learn if I can do it or not. If I sell it, pay me what you think is fair. So he said, okay, and we decided to run a campaign, and it worked incredibly well. And I just wanted to share the results with you right here and now. As you see here in the back end of Facebook, Facebook gives you a ton of great tools and really robust statistics that you can use to see how well your campaign is going. One of the biggest complaints I hear from clients that I talk to is they've worked with digital marketing agencies in the past who haven't supplied them any data about how their campaign is going. Well, there's no excuse for that because Facebook gives you a ton of data on how your campaign is going. As you see right here, we ran this ad for 5 days, not even 5 full days. We got 8,338 impressions, 117 clicks, and 14 people signed up to get more information about the sailboat. And that is a pretty good ratio for only having run the campaign for 5 days, and more importantly, we were running it for a $30,000 product. We were trying to sell a $30,000 sailboat, and we got 14 opt-ins in only 5 days, and not even 5 full days. I'll get to why it didn't run for 5 full days in a second. All right, now that you've seen the results in the back end, I just want to show you the ad that we ran. It was pretty simple, but as you can see from the results that we got, it worked really, really well. So we had a very, very simple ad. Just a picture of the boat, and we described the boat and the reason that it was being sold, and I guess that resonated really well. I think the secret here was the targeting. I can't explain everything about it. I don't want to give away all of my secrets, but the targeting worked extremely well, and we came up with a great formula for reaching out to people that'd be interested in buying sailboats, which, if you think about it, is a really, really tiny audience, especially when you only want to sell it in the area that you're in and not around the whole world. So we're looking for people who want to buy a sailboat in a particular area. That's a tiny audience. We're gonna be able to target them very, very well. I'm also not gonna show you the landing pages or the thank you pages or any of the follow-up sequences that we did with email or text messages, because again, that's part of the magic that we do here. But I think that was also very effective when it came to converting. We had a really high conversion rate on our landing page if we're getting 14 out of 117 clicks to convert to an opt-in on a $30,000 product. Now that you've seen the ads and you've seen the results, you're probably thinking about what was the return on investment. Well, as I've already said, it was a $30,000 product, so the ROI on this was huge. So we have to judge this campaign a little bit different than usual because ordinarily we're getting multiple opt-ins, we're thinking about lifetime value. In this case, we had one product we were selling and we were selling it one time. But as you can see, we made a ton of money. So we only ran this campaign for 5 days and not even 5 full days because once we got 14 opt-ins, 12 of them scheduled, and my friend couldn't fit any more in and didn't want to, so he had me turn off the campaign at just 4.5 days because he couldn't schedule any more people to come and see his boat. To make things even better, the third person that came and saw his boat bought his boat. We only spent $149.98, and he sold the boat not for the full $30,000, he sold the boat for $27,750. This wasn't even 2 weeks after we started this campaign. Not even 2 weeks after we started the campaign, he spent under $150, scored $27,750 back for a return on investment of 185 to 1. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. And he saved the price of the agent, which was 10%. So you factor that in, he did even better. It's amazing, 185 to 1 selling a boat with Facebook ads. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the results I was able to get from my friend selling his sailboat on Facebook. Yeah, seriously, his sailboat on Facebook. I still can't believe that it worked. But it worked. It worked great. And the number one question that I get from everybody that we work with is, can Facebook and online marketing in general work for me in my business? Well, if it can work to sell a sailboat on Facebook, And I think it can probably work to sell just about anything. And I think that it can work for you and your business. And hopefully by watching this video, you've seen that. If you're seeing this video because you got an email from me, there are 2 other links in that email to other case studies for completely different niches that are a lot more normal than selling a sailboat. Hopefully you've clicked on those and you've watched those and you've seen that Facebook advertising and online advertising can work extremely well for you and your business. So if you're in an industry where you need more customers on a semi-regular or a regular basis, which is pretty much all of them, what I'd like you to do is just click the button below here and schedule a 30-minute strategy session with me. We'll go over the capabilities on Facebook. I'll teach you some great tricks and free things that you can do on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to market your business that you can use whether we work together or not. Any of the strategies that we put together on this conversation, you can use whether we work together or not. And at the end of that conversation, it makes sense for you and it makes sense for me. Well, then we'll run a campaign together. And if you're in a niche that I'm looking to get into, I might be willing to waive my fee and the setup fee for you to start off that campaign. So what I'd like you to do, if you're interested, please just click the schedule button below here, schedule a time to talk with me, or call the number on the screen right now. It goes straight to my cell phone. I always have my cell phone on me. If I'm available, we'll talk right then and there. If not, we'll schedule another time to talk to do a strategy session to see if it makes sense for you and I to work together. And if it does, we'll run a campaign together. If that campaign goes great and we want to continue the relationship, we'll talk about transitioning that into a paid relationship. Once again, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the results. And if you'd like to schedule a strategy session with me, just click the button below or give me a call. Again, this is Mark Voles with Lucky Dog Marketing. Look forward to talking to you soon.